Good morning, happy Thursday. It is June 4th. We are working on Module 6, Lesson 22. You're gonna watch this video and make sure that you have paper and pencil out. We are doing plan of attacks for both of these. Or if you're doing it as a PDF, make sure that you're ready to do a plan of attack. Keep watching this video. We're gonna do the first one together. The second one you're gonna do on your own and do the plan of attack. You'll complete the Zern and then you'll come into office hours and we will go over it. And the code word for today is chocolate. All right, I will see you in office hours. All right, we are looking at Module 6, Lesson 22, Perplexing Problems. If you're having trouble reading this, when you open the packet, go to the magnifying glass at the top that has a plus sign in it and hit 100%. That will make it big enough for you to read the problem if it's a little too small. The Hewitt's carpet. Now, you have a plan of attack drawn on your paper and we are going to do this one together with that plan of attack. The Hewitt family is buying carpet for 2 rooms. The dining room is a square that measures 12 feet on each side. Well, I can start with that. So it's telling me the dining room is a square and it's 12 feet on both sides. Okay, that's my dining room. Great. Well, okay, let's keep moving. The den is 9 yards by 5 yards. Okay, so if I'm drawing my den here, what did it say? It said 9 yards by 5 yards, 9 yards and 5 yards. Okay, I'm paying attention right now. I see feet and yards. Mrs. Hewitt has budgeted for $2,650. Her budget, that means she cannot go over this. Her budget, so she needs to spend less than or equal to $2,650 for carpeting both rooms. Okay, carpet goes across the whole bottom. So I'm thinking area, the whole amount of space. The green carpet, she's considering, or I shouldn't have used green for that other one. Let's change that. Okay, so the budget we'll put in yellow. So the budget needs to be less than or equal to $2,650. She's considering green carpet. So the green carpet is $42.75, $42.75 per square yard. Okay, so it's talking about yards there. And then it says the brown carpet's price is $4.95 per square foot. Okay, different units. What are the ways you can carpet the rooms and stay within budget? Well, let's figure out yards and feet for all of this. Okay, so if I'm thinking about it, and I'm looking at 12 feet, if I know that 1 yard equals 3 feet. So if I'm given 12 feet, how many yards is that? Well, I'm going to say divide by 3. Okay, that's the same as saying 4 yards. Oh, and this is the same. Divide by 3, that's the same as saying 4 yards. Now, if I wanted to convert my den from yards to feet, if I'm at yards and I want to go to feet, I'm going to say times 3. So that's 27 feet. And I would say times 3, I'm going from yards to feet. That's going to give me 15 feet. Okay. What's the question asking? What are the ways that she can carpet the room and stay within the budget? So ways, so there might be more than one answer if it says ways. Ways to carpet room and stay within budget. What does that mean? That means that she doesn't spend more than she has. So less than or equal to $2,650. Okay, well, what do I need to do? We know that we need to convert. That's one of our first steps. What else do we need to do? Well, if we're finding how much carpet goes in it, we need to find the area of all of them. And then we can keep looking. Okay, so let's start by finding the area. Let's find the area in feet and in yards for both of them. So if I'm looking at the dining room, to find the area of the dining room in feet, let me switch colors here so it's the same. So to find that area, actually I'll make it here, okay. The area in feet, so that's length times width, so 12 times 12, so 144 feet squared. And if I wanted to find the area in yards, I would be saying 4 times 4, which gives me 16 yards squared. Let's look over at the den. Area in feet, I am saying 27 times 15. Go ahead and pause the video now and find the area in feet and said 9 times 5, you should have gotten 45 yards squared. For feet, you should have said 27 times 15, you would have gotten 405 feet squared. Great, we figured out the area. Now the whole question is asking us the ways that we could carpet the room to stay under. So that means, I'm just thinking, the dining room could be the green carpet and the den could be the green carpet. Or they could both be the brown carpet, or one could be green and one could be brown. So there's lots of different options. Well, so let's go through those options. So if I'm thinking dining room, we're going to start with the dining room first. DR for dining room. If I were to use the green carpet, I know that the green carpet costs $42.75 per square yard. Well, how many square yards do I have? I'm thinking yards. I have 16. Okay, so this will tell me the cost if I used the green carpet in the dining room. Well, what if I used the brown carpet in the dining room? What would that cost? So for the brown carpet, I know that it costs $4.95 times how many feet do I have there? 144 total feet, and that will tell me the cost of the brown carpet. Go ahead and work these out. Remember that when you're lining them up, it should be written. So for that first one, you're going to write out your math just like this and solve. Okay, pause the video now and solve those first two for the dining room. Okay, so you should have figured out if it was green carpet, it's going to cost $684 for the dining room to carpet the dining room. And if you're using the brown carpet, it's going to cost $712.80 for the carpet. So it's a little bit cheaper for the dining room. Now let's think through the den. So if we're thinking through the den now, we're doing the same thing. So we have two options here. If we're using the green carpet, again, the green carpet is $42.75 per yard. Well, how many yards is it? 45 yards. Okay, so that's going to give me how much it costs for the den to be the green carpet. Then I'm going to find out how much for the den to be the brown carpet. It's going to be $4.95 per foot times 405. Okay, now pause the video again, do that math, and see what you come up with. When you did that math, you should have come up with, if you used the green carpet for the den, it would cost you $1,923.75. And if you used the brown carpet, it would cost you $2,004.73. Sorry. Okay, so we now have that cost. Now it wants to know, the question said, what are the different ways to complete both the rooms and stay within the budget? Well, so let's add some of them together. So what are my options? I could say, if we did the dining room green, which was $684, and then I did, was it $684? Yeah, $684, and then I could say, and I could do maybe the den green as well, which is going to be, if I did the den green, so that's both of them, $1,923.75. Actually, let me write this out a neater way. So we know that we have to have a dining room and we have to have a den color. So what are the options? Well, that's what I just said. So I said, okay, if we did green, it would be $684 and $1,923.75. Well, let's add those. What is the cost? Will that work? Is it going to be less than or equal to $2,650? Go ahead and do that math. So now I have all my different options. They could both be green, or the dining room could be green, the den could be brown, or the dining room could be brown, the den could be green, or they could both be brown. Here are all my options. You're going to add them up, and you are going to find what are the options you could do to stay under that budget. All right, when you added them all up, there were only two answers that stayed under $2,650 under her budget. So what are her two options? Her two options are to carpet the dining room and the den in green carpet, or to carpet the dining room in green and the den in brown. All right, get that sentence written out. Once you finish this, you're moving on to the next problem. Do a plan of attack, draw a tape diagram to help you out, and come to office hours with this problem worked through.